Hello guys and welcome to a new War Thunder video today by me Vulcan. Today we're taking a look at the Japanese planes after last time looking at the German ones. The Japanese I am really liking at the moment. They have amazing fighter planes and hopefully I can demonstrate that. I've been getting some really good amount of kills recently, like 11. I think I got 11 two times in a row on a couple of games, and then I got like 7, and I've been doing reasonably well with these fighters. They're very good. I've also got a couple of bombers. I've got the H6K, my favorite bomber in the game, and I've also got the KI-47. Not so good, but still something to look at. The Japanese don't have a very big tree, but they do have the lowest level jet plane. So if you are really looking forward to getting a jet plane, you can go down the Japanese tree and pick that up really quickly. So there is that to think about. It does only have 2 cannons though, and 120 ammo does run out reasonably quickly. Now, like you can see, I'm very close to unlocking the next Ryzen, but I do have the first one, and that's quite important because I really wanted to show you these. They are very powerful. The first Ryzen is just so maneuverable. Like, it can turn really quickly. These are the sort of planes on the Japanese that you can really dogfight in and outturn your enemy. That's really what they're good at. I've got a custom camo on this one, and this one here has got its normal camo. I think I also have unlocked camo for this. Oh no, I haven't. Never mind. But yeah, we've got the Ryzen here. Comes with 2 cannons. I don't think I've got anything for that yet. Nope. But probably get the new engine on it. Let's go for that and get straight into a battle. I'm sure you'd love to see how these bad boys perform. So here we are on Ground Strike Rice Terraces. I just set the fuel amount to 5 minutes. I have been reading your comments and replying to them, and you've told me that using 5 minutes not only makes you more agile, but it doesn't run out. And I tested it, and it seems you're all alright, and I thank you for that very much. And I've been using it a lot and getting a lot of kills with the extra agility. So if you didn't already know that, just set the fuel amount to lowest on all of your aircraft in arcade mode, and you can really get away with that. Anyway, I'm going to take the KI-61 LA first, and hopefully I won't be around too long in this aircraft. It's one of my favourite, but as long as I don't die, I could probably be in for quite a good kill streak. Now down here we have an ME-410 being chased by a Typhoon. Probably going to end up in the Typhoon's favour. The ME-410 can't really outmaneuver that, but maybe in speed, however. Now I have been using combat flaps as well, so let's get on to this. Change to combat flaps. We'll dive onto the IL-2 here. Hopefully get a nice shot as he's diving onto our ground targets. Nice strafe up his wing there. Come back round. Use the wet to get back on his tail. He's doing very well there, and it looks like he's being shot down. Got an assist for that. Use the speed and change back to raised flaps to get back up. But basically, I really like this. It was the first fighter that I really enjoyed on the Japanese. The first few fighters are good. Like, you get the lowest ranked cannon on the Japanese planes, but honestly, it's kind of, I don't know. It just seemed really slow. So if you've got any like sort of really fast planes coming after you, and they sort of do like a strafing run past you, you're likely to die because they don't have that much health either. Now you can see here I'm actually going for this PBY Catalina, and the reason being is that these machine guns can actually do a serious amount of damage if you keep them on target. So you can see here I'm trying to sort of strafe. He's avoiding my fire. I think I killed his gunner there. When you're facing a Catalina, don't ever try and go for its fuselage, because it has one of the most powerful fuselages in the game, as I stupidly crash into a tray. Wow. That was not very clever. Well, okay. Let's move on to the A6M2. That was just embarrassing. So embarrassing. Holy crap. Seriously? I feel like crying. Right, anyway, Hurricane's decided to stupidly turn away from me. Okay, let me get on your tail. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh, an ME410 here as well. Goodbye. Next plane? Oh, a Buffalo. Hello there. Okay, what this plane doesn't do very well is it doesn't roll. But if you get it on its side, you can see it sort of snaps around really, really quickly. Hopefully I can kill this Buffalo before he kills my teammate. He's managed to get F2A off his tail. Oh no, the F2A is coming back round. Really, really trying to get this guy. I can't seem to get my machine gun in the right place. The trouble is with the aim assist on this plane, it's terrible. It's like completely out of place. It just doesn't work. So you have to shoot either before it or after it. And it's really hard to judge because the machine guns on the Japanese planes aren't the best. Anyway, I'm going to have to try and get this guy, seriously. Another thing that's really a big trouble with this plane is that it's very, very slow. Like, very slow. So, here you can see that's why I'm struggling to keep up with these guys. I'm just using my whip to get very much closer, and his turning left and right, his fishtailing, is allowing me to get very close. Looks like he's going down there. Goodbye. Help him get back to base. Hopefully the Spitfire won't catch on to him, and he should be fine. Looks like one of his engines are out. Now that should have been a lot quicker, but unfortunately my bad aim didn't necessarily help. Surely that ME410 wants to get back to base, but apparently not. He's actually trying to get the Spitfire. So you can see here I've had a lot of practice with this plane. I've been using it extensively, and looks like the Spitfire is finally being shot down. Goodbye. Sadly I didn't get an assist for that, but I guess it didn't do that much damage. So we're going to move on swiftly. I'm quite far away from the enemy, so I'm going to manual reload pressing Y, if you didn't know that. I had to ask my friend about it the other day. He also makes War Thunder videos. Zach21GF, if you want to take a look at his channel. He's a very small channel, but I think he deserves a shout out because he's definitely sort of branching out into War Thunder from his original strategy games. So definitely go take a look. But yeah, I'm going to continue now onto the Yak 3 and maybe change it up if this Yak 3 goes onto the Typhoon. Looks like he has done, so let's get over there quickly. Gonna boost towards him. We're gonna get into a lovely dogfight here as more planes get closer. A BF-109, he is in trouble. Well, like I said, whoa, that was close. Okay, let's pull round. You can see how fast this thing turns, and I didn't even suffer from G-force there. I've got almost max G-force cruise, so, well, I say almost max, it's pretty close. I've been putting all my skills into getting G-force as I concentrate, and boom, there he goes. So we're currently on 5 kills, not too bad so far. I think the first video I ever did was with the Japanese biplanes, and I got 11 kills before my game crashed. That was when the game was still sort of in heavy beta, but now it's a lot better off, and we're going to continue to pile on the pressure. There we go, another kill. Let's move on to the Hurricane, possibly this KI-10. Oh, looks like we got a Hurricane coming over our arse here. He could have turned onto me, I expected him to, as I saw him fly past. Got another one on the left, another couple in front of us. Let's go on to this Hurricane, probably a bigger threat. Gotta get the machine gun on target. Got a plane on my tail. The trouble is when you get really close to a plane, it can be a right pain in the arse to stay on their tail. So just swinging out like that really allows you to sort of readjust, come back in. Fired back at the same wing again, and they eventually came off. So anyway, cannon's nearly reloaded. We can focus on another target. Really looking for someone to help out at the moment. Looks like we're going to head towards the F4F and this KI-10. It's actually a biplane. That should go down very, very quickly. There we go. He's dead. And we've got a BF-109 below us. Energy fighter. I'm sorry, in the last German one, I kind of said that I would like to use the BF-109s as sort of close, sort of spinny roundy fighters, but they're very, very good if you use them as energy fighters. And basically by that I mean you sort of come down from a height, use your speed, and like sort of hit and run. And that's a really, really good way to use BF-109s. But anyway, onto the KI-61 now. In my A6 M2 Ryzen, I kind of got set alight there, and I blew up because my fuel obviously set alight, and boom! But yeah, with this plane, we're going to head down towards this S79, and hopefully be able to get onto him pretty quickly. There we go. And now we've got a perfect place. Attack his right engine. Now you've really got to try and concentrate on where you're firing at to really make the most out of damaging a plane with the least ammo possible. With machine gun only planes, you get more ammo, so you don't have to worry so much. But especially when it comes to the planes that only have cannons, they have very limited ammo. I think the only one that I know that doesn't have very limited ammo is the bow fighter, and the bow fighter is a very sort of hard plane to use, so to use properly anyway. It's quite overpowered, but you've got to use it properly. Anyway, it looks like we've got Typhoon trying to pull round. I'm going to grab onto the back of him, strafing the side of his plane up, and he goes quite fast, so we're sort of matching his speed here. Looks like I've just been almost taken out by my own teammate. So we have no engine. Right, let's try and land this thing. I'm sure it'll be pretty exciting. We're on 10 kills. Oh crap, there's a massive mountain in the way. Looks like we're gonna have to glide this round the mountain. Okay. Now if this takes a while, I might have to cut it out, but hopefully I will. So let's get the flaps raised for now. Glide this baby round. Probably just gonna have to go for a soft landing somewhere, because at the moment I'm not really in the right sort of place to get over to the airfield. You can see I'm getting the critical speed. Nose down, shit, come up. Let's just try and use the rudder to get around this mountain here. Follow the road. Oh no. Okay, well we're fucked. I did take the right road. Right, let's get the gear down. Flaps down. Okay, we're kind of landing uphill. This might go wrong. And well, that wasn't too bad. It was a belly flop, I guess. Soft landing. I got the XP bonus. Well, there we go. We can leave the plane. Yep, let's leave the plane. There we go. You can just hold J, I know that, but that was just habit. Right, let's get the H6K out. This is a huge bomber. I'd really like to be able to show you this to you, but I think we've just won. I think we just won. Yep, we did. There we go. Well, I'm gonna have to do another battle then. I got, I think it was 10 or 11 kills. 10 kills. 10 kills, not bad. Top of the leaderboard. So you see, I wasn't lying about getting a lot of kills. 48,590 XP. That's times 1.5 at the moment. There is an event on. By the way, if you want to get this game, it is free. And I'm not just saying that, it actually is. You don't have to pay a penny for this thing. Let's just upgrade the crew quickly, adding to more G-force, keep these guys in the air, and basically allows it so I can see stuff while I'm turning. So you can see I've got it pretty high there on the Ryzen crew, and there again, got it pretty high. Now what I'm kind of planning to do with the Ryzen crew is get the reload speed up as well, because that does help with your cannon reload speed quite a bit. So anyway, we are going to go into another quick battle, but this time I'm going to show you the bombers first before I go back to the fighters. So here we are on Ground Strike Lonely Island. We've got plenty of ground targets to kill, so I'm going to get the big bomber out. We're going to go destroy some stuff. This is actually Wake Island. If you play Battlefield 3, you'd recognise the map. Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1942, any of those, they all have their own iterations of this map. So that's where you'd most likely recognise it, but it was a real island in World War II, which was fought over. So here we are in my lovely, perfectly camouflaged bomber. This is the second camouflage you unlock for this. I think it's the only camouflage I think I've unlocked for it. I've got a couple of custom decals on the side there. You can see the sort of flower and the bomb kills on the side. But anyway, we gotta look for targets to kill. Looks like they've got a fleet or something over there, so let's go get that. Now you can, this is sort of like an air domination. I know it's called ground strike, but you see the point there in the middle which has the A. Basically, if you have, I think, a certain amount of aircraft inside it, you sort of capture it. But then again, I think it might be down to like whoever's destroying units in the radius. I'm not really sure how this works. I haven't really worked it out yet, but there's like sort of a zone which you fight over, basically. And yeah, I'm not really sure how you capture it or how that works. But anyway, let's just go for the ground targets. That's my job. It's nice and rainy. So let's just have a look. We don't really have much visibility. I bet you the cloud's really low as well. So I don't want to get too low down, otherwise I won't be able to really escape from fighters. But the good thing about this plane is it's a tank, pretty much. You've got almost 5 machine guns. If I fire backwards, the front guy turns round. The 2 side gunners can fire backwards, and the back guy at the back, and there's a guy on the back of the top, can all fire backwards. So there you go. Right, we've got a destroyer down there. I can one-shot those destroyers with the bombs on this. I do have 1,000 kilogram bombs. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll drop 1 bomb on each of them and hopefully destroy them. So the destroyer is going to get destroyed. I'm 3.4 kilometers away. They do go very fast, so a good thing to do with destroyers, because they are so fast, is to actually dive closer to them. And with this, like I said, because it's quite a tanky plane, you can get away with it. So if I dive down, I'm going to drop a bomb there. I'm going to turn to our right, come across the fleet, and hopefully land a direct hit on this one, because we didn't on the last one. So there we go. We can watch the bomb go. Boom! And that's a destroyer dead. And that's really how you use this. We can get away, and due to the low visibility, actually, we probably might get away with flying really, really low anyway. So hopefully I can show you the power of the guns on this as well. But we're going to have to dodge this flak slightly. 40 seconds till my bombs reload. I do have quite a lot of the reload on my crew upgraded, so if you fly either one direction or the other, you can dodge the flak reasonably easily, so that's what I'm going to do here. But it looks like we have an air cobra on our ass, and that did not end well. Air cobras are interceptors, so there wasn't really much I could do about that. They come with a very good cannon, and because this is only, I think, a rank 3 aircraft, it does not have great durability versus cannons, and there we go. Nice and dead in the water. So let's get the next bomber out. You can take a look at this, the KI-49L. This is the first of the variants you can get. Has an open back gunner, a couple of side gunners, like belly gunners, and a rear gunner. So that's like a top. You've also got a bottom gunner as well. So it's pretty well protected. You've got a front gunner, but the trouble is you don't have many gunners that can fire in the same place on this. So you can't really focus down an aircraft unless they're sort of wiggling all over the place. And most of the time, only one of your actual gunners is firing at the same time. And because there's only one gun, it doesn't do that much damage, so you're likely to get shot down, unfortunately. Anyway, we're not going to go for destroyers with this. We're going to go for the landing craft, possibly that cargo ship, if they're not already destroyed when we get there. But yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. We can get there in good time. Let's boost it all the way there as much as we can. No damage to our engines yet, so we can get away with boosting, but as soon as you do get shot up in your engine a little bit, boosting will slowly degrade your engine, and it does hurt a lot, because especially when you realise that you're very, very close to your engine cutting out, and then you're a bit fucked. So there you go. Right, I think those landing craft are actually sort of still coming towards the shore. Okay, well, looks like we've got a job to do then. Gonna go down with this and go for a nice dive bomb, because although this isn't really a dive bomber, I guess it could be. These things are going very, very quickly, so let's drop a bomb in the middle of them. I actually only hit one. I didn't even do the damage I really needed to do. Well, that's a bit depressing. Oh, and it looks like I've been hit. Well, I hit a couple in the end. Shot down by a Mustang. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get on to our own fighters then. Gonna try and finish this up, but likely this game will take a while, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. I've tried to sort of do my best. Those bombers didn't really work out so well, but hopefully the fighter part at the beginning really sort of kept you interested. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.